Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Endwalker. In the last episode, we were still continuing through the Alexander raid series. We finished up the Midas wing of Alexander, which saw us disable one of Alexander's cores. But our goblin adversary, Quick Thinks All Thoughts, I think. Yeah, Quick Thinks All Thoughts, showed up and seemed to be able to anticipate our every move, which was strange. And while we were trying to investigate that and analyzing Alexander, Yustola noticed that it seems that time is flowing in reverse around Alexander, and allowing it to basically undo all the damage that we've done to it. So, we are now working to infiltrate the main body of Alexander in an effort to rescue Round Rocks, because without Round Rocks, Quick Thinks won't be able to read the Enigma Codex and operate Alexander, and therefore manipulate all of space and time to rewrite reality as he sees fit. So, yeah, we definitely need to do that. So, we need to move on to the next segment of this, and we'll be talking to Biggs to do that. Biggs and Wedge's Excellent Adventure. Let's see where this goes. Ready to head back into the belly of the beast, Ayame? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Round Rocks is being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, helpfully, Central Control. As to how we reach it, do you remember when you infiltrated Midas? There was that cavernous room with a dirty great city in it? Aye, well, we've spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. The quickest route to the city is straight to the Giant's Head. You'll go through the hatch you opened for us last time, take care of any guards, and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the chief of the others will be making their way to you via Midas, after setting out in advance to sweep the place for any nasty surprises. Once you've all rendezvoused? I think that's probably how you want to pronounce it. It'll be time to storm the control room. Well, me and Wedge staged a little diversion. Got all that? Good. Then let's crack some Illuminati skulls. Very well, then. Breath of the Creator is now accessible. And so we will be doing that, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be going in as Samurai. It's been a while since I've played Samurai on the series, so I want to warm up. It does need some leveling, which is one of the reasons why I want to use it. Because, amongst all the various jobs that I've leveled in this character so far, it's still level 80, so we need to get it up there. Alright. So I'll be back when it's ready to go. Alright, looks like it's ready to go. So let's head on in. Yep, there's that city-like place that we were in before. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Alright, yeah, they turned that into a circle AoE instead of a cone. Alright, exhaust vent. Well, that's some armor. Alright, do I remember what this does? I'm not so sure. Oh. That person probably needs to get away. Oh, yeah, we gotta get on this thing. So we gotta knock it out before it basically denies its access to the entire floor. Alright, got it. Yeah. Not too complicated at this level. Oh. Probably don't want to get hit by those. I might as well limit break him. Piece of cake. And there he goes. Alright, and nobody's here. And here's the moving platform that we've been looking for. Excellent work, old friend. The platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so... Heaven hells, we've got company. What's up? Well, there's the control room. And Mide. Ah, there you are. There you are, Yami. You're met by a small welcoming party, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wiz just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Round Rocks. Oh, there she is. And there's the Enigma Codex. So this is the Enigma Codex. And that must be the heart of the machine. And that must be the third and final core. 12, have mercy, if you could but see the volume of ether issuing from it. Yes, much swirly bright. Time wings can spread. Travel to overtimes. Make bad things good again. Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. 3 years ago, Mide lost dear one. Mide wants dear one back, yes? Round Rocks helps Mide. Round Rocks, no, you must save your strength. Mide worries too much. Round Rocks is strong, Gobby. Uplanders, hold on to brain cases, time wings spread. Seven hells, is the girl gone mad? Stop this, Round Rocks. Stop, I say. Too late. Biggs? Where are we, and why is everything spinning? Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Round Rocks has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurtling into the past. Where what? This was 3 years ago. They thought they summoned it, but they didn't. Biggs, over here, you're not going to believe this. Yeah, what's Meaty doing down there with those... Hold on, they're performing the summoning ritual? Bugger me, we really are in the past. What in the seven hells? Someone's taking control of the Colossus. Hold tight, I think it's about to go berserk. All thoughts. Damn it all, this isn't right. We must abort the summoning. Quickly, Mide, the seal. They no. Yep. They're inside of a massive closed-loop time paradox. What is metal-making kitten doing? And there's Round Rocks, who found the piece. It would seem we are back in our own time. Past is made right, and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die, as it is writ, as it must be. Uplanders serve quick thinks well today. Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick thinks breaks into bitty pieces. Fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did, are doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over and over again for all times. Yes, we are in a closed temporal time loop paradox. You know, causality loop, whatever you want to call it. When Midi and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time. But that's madness. Yes, yes. Time travel hurts the brain. Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering, it was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning. Let us away, quickly. Mide must hurry. No, nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being, it all ended before it ever began. All right, then. Alright, Chief, Yerstola and Round Rocks. Gods, I've never been so bloody to see you, though I thought we'd never make it back in one... Wait, where's Mide? She stayed behind. Mide stays behind a giant whirlycogs, all because of Round Rocks. Round Rocks must go back the giant of whirlycogs. Save Mide. You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie on that link pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around. Though I don't much care for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of that day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and through some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them there to do the deed. And what about Mide? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her beau's soul lived on in the machine. But seeing what happened to the poor bastard... Aye, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes. Sucked into the core of the Colossus to sate the primal's appetite. If aught remains of him, it is no more than heat and light. Alright then. So, what's next? Thus spake Quick Thinks. Quick Thinks says the future's already been writ, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle? Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Ayame? Round Rocks is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves a straight path to the third and final core. At the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action and the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Ayame. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save Mide while we're at it. Yeah, because that brings into a lot of questions of where exactly did Alexander come from? And if you start trying to wrap your heads around temporal paradoxes, you will go nuts. Alright. Art of the Creator. Oh, I'm ready to go in. Did I miss the unlock message? Oh, apparently. Alright. Heading back in, and I'll be back when we're ready. And we are ready to go. So let's go. Alright, let's go. That's as far as you can take them. Definitely one of the cooler bosses in here. And they actually waited for me. How about that? Right, come on, guys, spread out. Oh. Oh, add. Wait, yeah, turn that up a little bit. Oh, gotta get out of that. A little too slow. Yeah, we need to get on that. Active time maneuver. Alright, everybody got on board. One of the stranger active time maneuvers. Okay. Oh. All right. I'm forgetting to do that. Oh, we gotta get on the shield. On the shield. Ooh. Probably needed to have gotten out from in front of that. Let's see. Both healers are down. Oh, we got it. Okay. I'm so worried we wiped there. Alright, I can actually give someone a player commendation. You. I don't want any loot. I'm out of here. Alright, well there's the core. Outstanding, Ayame. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. To have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking in ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'm willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we could ever hope to chip away at it. Which means we'll need to change tack. The central control room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex, and there is only one person alive who can access its secrets. But Chief, do we really need to drag the poor girl back here? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Things has seen the future, true future, and it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick Things thinks not. All passages are sealed, all floaty boards disabled. Only way left open is here through core chamber. And Uplanders come next. It will be Uplanders' end times. Quick Things has seen it. My Wedge, it's just me, or are you getting the feeling we've seen all this happen before? Now, which cat is it? Because one of them ended up back in the past. It is Watcher Book of Backtricks. And look, writings end where Backtricks leaves off when Shanoa sends Watcher Book spinny falling from Backtricks' fingers. What the? You mean to say the book Quick Things has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet, just a gobby with the delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. So the glorious bleeding future he was always going on about, the one that was writ, was nothing but Backtricks' record of the stuff we'd already seen? Bugger me, I've just had a thought. Oi, cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quick Thinks' familiar Shanoa? Twice for yay, was it, Chief? Twice. I bleedin' knew it. She's both. After Schrodinger went tumbling down from the Colossus, and they'll ask me how she survived the drop. Quick Things found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like they're two cats, but also one, at the same time. I'm setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense. What possessed that confounded cat, whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear, all she's done is made a right old mess of everything. Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter... Yeah, that is actually a good question. What even is that cat? Backtracks. You said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That's it. That it's nothing but blank pages from that point on? Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Things would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still to be written. And I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it. Future book is gone, but no matter. All knowings of true times are safe up here. In Quick Thinks' brain case. Quick Thinks' chosen one. Mender of history. Truth is unchanging. True times choose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shanoa into the past, deliver to Quick Thinks knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Thinks' doings. Now he's believing his own propaganda. Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Thinks brings world closer and closer to perfection. Guides Illuminati to rightful places, rulers of New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Quick Think needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one but own self. Future as chosen, and future chooses Quick Thinks. Yes, even now, power granted by true times wells from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplander's feeble brain cases. Alexander, Overwatcher of true times, delivered divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crushed them out of existence for all times. Alright, well. It looks like he is able to activate the Enigma Codex himself now? We'll see. Alright, well. Keep on plugging. We got one more to go. Alright, Biggs. Let's see if I've got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then found the journal that the Backtricks of now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled into the past, but with time being a circle and all that. So he had a look inside, and not knowing the truth of the matter, got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet, chosen to set history straight, and that Shanoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did that bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another answer raised. Hey, Ayame? Yeah. Alright. Next, Judgment Day. Alright, Ayami, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back to that central control room. We also know that there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now, we can be pretty sure he can't see the future. Not anymore, at least. Without Round Rocks to read the Codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest Machina in the realm at his disposal. And after losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger finger's feeling pretty bleeding itchy. Aye, we'd best be ready for battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether to laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, here comes the chief now. It's time to move out. Okay then, Biggs. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time moves on. Imperfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in New World Order. Alexander will judge. Something's happening. Time is frozen. Yes, all as Quick Thinks foresees. True hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders, ignorant and unworthy, are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here, Uplanders meet their end times. What? Freeze time field is deactivated. No matter, Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire! Ooh, just in the nick of time? Heaven house. Now that was a bit too close for comfort. Is everyone alright? A Colossus inside the Colossus. Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went, or more accurately, when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. The only question is when our metal friend will reappear. Better not to wait. Lest it catch us unawares, Ayame, I need you to head into the distortion and dismantle that thing. We'll secure a path to central control while you do. Good luck. Yes, we're just going to jump into an unstable time distortion, because of course we are. Soul of the Creator, now accessible. Alright. Soul of the Creator. Head on in. Alright, and we are ready to go. Get to the corner. Get to the corner. Yes. I remember how that mechanic works. And it teleported out. Oh, we got ads. The General's Might. Oh my. Executing Judgment Protocol in 10 seconds. We're gonna die. Because one of our people is not here and we don't have a level 3 limit break. Alright, well. Nope, I don't think they're going to be able to solo the boss. Yeah, one of our guys DC'd that causes to lose level 3 limit break. You have to do a level 3 tank limit break there in order to survive that. Alright, well, I guess I'll be back once we actually have a full party. Alright, we got a replacement member. You try this again. Alright, the dot. Need to put the dot up. All right, here we go. Add space again. Alright, now, here we go. We now have a level 3 limit break, which means we can, in fact, survive this now. Now it has wings. Stack, stack, stack. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta deal with a lot of that pausing and resuming. I forgot that you can actually go into those things. I think that's where, like, certain members of the party actually go back in time and free us when we were frozen against this thing at the beginning. So we end up literally saving ourselves. Uh-oh. Probably limit break. Here we go. Alright, complete. We have the accommodation to the only guy who's left, and we'll head out of here. You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. The flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength one more time, child. Oh, they did bring her along. Or was all that the manipulating of the Enigma Codex in his own head? Possibly. When Quick thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone, history will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Now, if you think you can take round rocks from us, you're welcome to try. Foolish Uplanders. Knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one. The cat again. What in the damn thing's responding to him? Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick thinks never needed Gobby Girl from beginning. When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. Oh, Mide's still there. Treasure Hunter? But Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Oof, right in the back of the head. Now, child. Gotta get control of this thing before it does something goofy. So the knowledge of the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. Yeah, just shut it down. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Round Rocks is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. But what matters is that you're safe, and with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. All right, then. Mission accomplished. Sid, anything to say? Vic thinks that a few trick up his sleeve right to the end, huh? A little bit. Ishtola. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us, and the core... It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It is little wonder our foe was loath to reach out to it with his own hand. Yeah, because it would just suck him up, too. It would seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. There's the cat. Damn it all. Didn't we kill that bastard? I don't think he's... negative. Quick thinks better built own body. Made stronger than ordinary Gabi. Quick thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built? 7 hell. That's not a mask. It's his face. He's more Machina than Goblin. Firing it back up. O Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirlycogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment. The Codex responds, he means to return to the past. Now what's going on? Access denied? What means this? This red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands? Junk brain machine. Quick Thinks is chosen one. Tongue flax of Quick Thinks must be obeyed. Not so much. And there goes the Codex again. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick Thinks' permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. It probably does. Dayan? My love, could it truly be you? Yes, his soul must still be in the machine. You were there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe. Did it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine's actually talking to her. So his soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? The core. Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. It drinks an ether like no primal I have ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my lord? I thank you for guiding me here, Ayame, and Round Rocks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. You didn't know... yeah. He's gonna merge with the machine. My friends, leave this place now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might actually say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions? Are they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke, a world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single, logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, this supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched, and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. The time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus' ability to calculate, and yet Alexander chose to believe in that woman and the light within her. I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There's but a single time Alexander was spurred to action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality, its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. With the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of Ether, and in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. The cat. A clockwork curl, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. And now but one task remains. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry, and so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away far from the reach of man. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. This is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. In coming here to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that I had the power to grant any wish. Oh, it had the power to grant any wish, and so as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you forever. Yeah, so it mathematically calculated every possible timeline and deemed that all of them in which it existed ended in disaster. So it has chosen to unmake itself. Alright, Round Rocks is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Mide, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic. I think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Ayame. It's like time is standing still. Buggered if I know what it all means, but I'd like to believe Mita and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? Yep, it's locked in an eternally repeating instant of time. Alright, what's up? Yeah, I'm not sure how he managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of that God's forsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mide. Hold on a moment, Yami. She's what? Alright, Chief, leave it to us. Bloody hell's Yami. Round Rocks has gone missing. I've been worried sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? I'll wager she's off somewhere with the two of them. Somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Very well then. Where it is? Endings and beginnings. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Well, Round Rocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Round Rocks just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs, Round Rocks feels something rattling in pocket, so Round Rocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone. Round Rock's his favoriteest treasure. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Round Rocks. Not anymore. There you are, child. We're worried sick about you. What's that, Ayame? Is aught amiss? It's an art. The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it is because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mide in her youth, Round Rocks, though the reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Round Rocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. Aye, it's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing. Hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hell, may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again. More often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you into the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. Round Rocks understands. Round Rocks will collect more and more junk, build a city of great treasures with own hands. Round Rocks has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is piece of Mide's dream. Round Rocks would give back to Mide. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it, but I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Hmm? It's the cat again. Look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I'm reminded of the apparent ease with which this little curl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus, were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Round Rocks' glowstone without a moment's hesitation. To muse? That might suggest a willingness to try? Yep, apparently. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering to two souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those two will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Leave to Round Rocks. Round Rocks works hard, builds sparkly, shining future for Mide. As shall we, child. And with that, Ayame, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge and let them know that they can call off to search. Needless to say, they were all relieved to hear that Round Rocks is safe. There was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the short stop. If you will be returned to the short stop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backtrix and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Ayame. Alright then. Let's see what Bactrix has to say. Now Runrocks is safe at shortstop, and Bactrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Bactrix. Uplanders bring present for Bactrix? Yes, apparently Y'shtola. A weathered manuscript. Judging from the wear and tear of the parchment, this elegantly penned document entrusted to you by Y'shtola appears to be quite ancient. Alright. This is Charlian legend book from Y'shtola. Bactrix has waited for legend book for a long time. Bactrix has been reading about many things, about Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant of Whirlycogs, thinks Bactrix. Now Giant of Whirlycogs sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Bactrix would fill Braincase with knowings, fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Bactrix see. Yes, it is just as Bactrix... Are Bactrix's eyes playing tricks on him? Boy, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page tells fairy legend of Hodgo tribe. Uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in old times, 2 children, boy and girl, outstep from belly of great steel giant. 2 children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hodgo. Hotgo? The names of 2 are Dayan and Mide. Look at hand drawing. Even faces are same looking. Egads, if that's our Mide and Dayan, well, that means one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past. And become their own ancestors. After searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may be just a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. And fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out a steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of round rocks. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that curl a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past that can't be possible. Can it? Sure, why not? At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleeding anything, but that reminds me. There was something I wanted to ask you, Yami. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our arses fried by that colossus inside a colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then, a feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning in the hands of the clock? Yeah. Although I didn't actually go into the thing where you go and actually save yourself. You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You get no arguments from me. There are some secrets better left secret, and from the look on Yame's face, I reckon this is one of them. Anyway, it seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Yami. Until next time. Alright. Yep, that's how we learn about time travel that eventually results in all kinds of shenanigans going on. With the Grahatia, and then us traveling back into the past, and Elpis, and all that stuff. So, yeah. Alright, that wraps things up here with Alexander. So, we'll be moving on to something else for next episode. We'll be stopping here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.